You know, in our team, I'd say we've got a really high level of trust, and I think that's just a result of having shared a lot of, intense experiences. Races can be up to a week long. We basically live together 24/7. You see the true people underneath who they are, because you see them having absolute highs and absolute lows.
Trust is key, and it's not broken by things going wrong. It's when I think people are second-guessing decisions before the fact, or sort of trying to portion blame afterwards, that sort of trust can break down, and it leads to a bit of a dysfunctional team. We'll trust each other to essentially always have the team's best interest at heart.
Another layer of the trust that we have in our team is that people prepare for the race honourably. We come here to be ultra competitive. We live in different parts of the country, so it comes down to the individual to get themselves ready to do the training. So we just have to trust that, as we're out there doing our own training, that our teammates are actually out there doing the training as well. For some teams, people have committed to coming to the race because they like the idea of the romantic side of it, but they haven't actually done the work, the months leading up to the event, the big training sessions and the sacrifices that are required. That all becomes exposed in the race. You can't move that quickly through a course like this if you haven't prepared for it, and that's why, a lot of teams won't finish the race, I think.
I respect Craig, Quibus and Janneke to such an extent that I always give more. When it really gets tough, I'll just give more because I know they will do the same. When you wake up early in the morning, you don't feel like training, you know you're getting up for more than one person. And that's in your head the whole time. When I prepare, when I balance life, I do it for more than just one person. And when you're in a race, it's so much harder because if I do individual trail running, it's can I give more? Where in adventure racing is more a case of I have to give more because it's not just about me. That's what makes it so challenging because that elevates your performance. I mean, I'm an accountant, but I'm still going to be the fastest possible accountant for the guys around me.
When I go into a race, that I trust that everyone has done the preparation that they can do for the race to the best of their ability. So you kind of go, well, everyone's put in the work to be here. And then so come race time, if someone's struggling a bit, I think in some teams people are probably going, well, they're only struggling because they haven't trained, or they're only struggling because they haven't been that prepared, or they're struggling because of various reasons. And some people, I think, maybe just go, well, it's not my problem. Whereas I think for me, at least in our team, is I always trust that everyone's, come to the race as best prepared they can. So therefore, it sort of slips into a sort of more of a compassion role where you go, Chris is struggling a bit on the first day in the heat and things, but I do care about Chris. I don't want to see him suffering, and it's not actually helpful to the big goal anyway, but just as a friend and a person. So you go, well, how can we make Chris's life more comfortable, and how can we get Chris strong again? Because that's ultimately what we need.
I have huge respect for the guys I'm racing with. As a result of that, I want to work hard and I want to race hard for them and for the team because I don't want to let them down and I don't want to let myself down.
I think through those shared intense experiences, your friendships develop a lot stronger. You get to see people at their absolute best and worst, and perhaps that's one of the things that makes our team consistently competitive is that there is a high level of trust, but probably more than that, there's also a high level of respect for each other because we've seen what people are prepared to do for the team.